Hello everyone, welcome back to the kitchen table. Today on the kitchen table, in a break with tradition, I'm going to be showing you a product that I've been sent that I actually want to give away to one of you guys to test for me. And with that intriguing concept, we better introduce the beverage. As you know, it's my kitchen table. I like to have a beverage when discussing drones today. It's a shot of Jameson's Irish whiskey because it's been a bit wet and cold actually, and I need warming up. So in the Thunderbird 4 shot glass, cheers. Just a sip, you'll notice. Thank you for those concerned about the state of my liver. So yes, this is a bit of a change, and I've got some reasons why I've decided not to test this product, but why I really want somebody to test it for me. You may notice on the kitchen table, bless it, the old original P2 Vision sporting the Rotopixel gimbal and various additions underneath and an awful lot of dust. Oh dear, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, is back out. And the reason is because I've been sent a really potentially very interesting new antenna by ITElite and DBS, which is potentially going to, if you're into range or you're not happy with the current range you've got and you have a P2 Vision or a Vision Plus, this could be very interesting. So what is it and why have I got the Vision out? Well, what it is, and this is how it comes packaged, is I like the I don't know if you can see that, the vacuum forming little quad there, a little panel antenna. You get a mounting bracket, which I can't actually get out of the cardboard, and you get some quite good quality looking patch cables to enable you to fit it. And the reason why I've got my Vision out is because you may remember, those of you with extremely long memories who've been watching my videos for a while, you may remember that when I had this original Vision, one of the things that I found with it was that I was losing a video signal way before I lost the transmitter signal, actually before it even went out of line of sight, visual range. And so I did some modifications so I could play around with third-party antennas to see if I could improve the situation. Now, as you know, in the UK it is illegal to fly beyond line of sight, and that wasn't the purpose for me behind it. I was wanting to get a really good quality signal right up to line of sight and in all kind of directions and in all terrains, and even with ground clutter and so on. So I started to practice, and you'll see I've got some bits and pieces here where I could mount various transmitters to test. Now, one of the things that you need to do if you're interested in this panel antenna is to perform some of the modifications that I have done. So one of the reasons why I don't want to test it is part of buying something like this is being sort of confident that you can do the modifications, which do involve opening up your transmitter, your range extender, drilling holes in it and fitting cables inside. So I've done that, so you know that wasn't really going to give anyone a real impression of how easy or difficult it was, because I've done it. The other reason why I don't want to test it is, as I said, it's illegal for me to fly beyond line of sight in the UK, and I was thinking, well, I could go and take this to the top of a hill and leave it at the hill and drive around and see, but that's not real world. So I want someone else to test it. But why do I think it's worth a test? Well, for a start, the things that I like about this is it's an all-in-one unit. This has built-in antennas for your transmitter and the range extender all in one, and it's really light, really light. I was totally surprised when I took it out. Let's weigh it on these scales here. It's 113 grams. I mean, that's nothing compared to the weight of this thing. So that was really a nice package. The other thing about it is it's promising and showing some of the demo videos are showing these fantastic ranges without any modification to the aircraft whatsoever. So no need to open up the camera unit or mess around with wiring in or soldering or anything like that on your aircraft itself. The only thing you need to do is at the ground end. I also really liked, as you can see, with other antennas I've had, they don't really have a mounting solution. I've been using like 3M, kind of their version of these Velcro type connectors to hold antennas over. What I like about this is they provide you with a really nice simple bracket that actually slips over the range extender like that. Then you can mount it in, well, I've put it on backwards, but you know what I mean. You can mount it in any way that suits you along the bottom with these. You can go to the left, to the right, to the middle, whatever balances out your thing. So it's easy to remove. It's made by ITElite, made in Poland. And ITElite, I've had a look at their website because I hadn't heard of them, but they seem to be quite experienced in making high gain antennas for all sorts of purposes. And they have teamed up with DBS, DBS Mods, who I'll put links in the description below, and you'll see some video in a minute, to produce the ITElite DBS Phantom panel. So, we'll cut to some video. Here is a video that the actual DBS did, and you can see there's no other bits and pieces. They literally have just connected this in, and they are getting, as you can see from the screenshot, some stunning range. Now, there's also a UK distributor, Horizon FPV, and they have put a video up, again a flight, and we'll cut away to that. I'll put links to both of these in the description if you want to see the full things. They've put a video up showing getting at least 8,000 feet. I think it was, which is, again, just ridiculous when you consider there's no other modifications to the aircraft, just this little lightweight panel. So as I said, I would like somebody to test this, you'll get this free, and in exchange I want you to give me your honest opinion on how you found doing the modifications. Remember, you will have to drill holes into your range extender. I've only got one because I only modified using one antenna. If you want to get the full beans out of this, you need to modify do two holes. And also you'll need to take the back off your transmitter, take out the antenna and put one of these in. There are some really interesting and really good clear videos on the website, which I'll link to. So, you know, that is going to be part of the test. I want someone who's not done this before, who's interested, and who, at their own risk, is prepared to do the bits and pieces to give us, and also is able to legally throw this in the air and give us an idea of what, in the real world, if you're not the manufacturer or the distributor, what can you get? And I think that will be a really cool way of testing it. I have great hopes for it. I've seen the demo videos. They don't look, you know, it's all genuine. There's no fakery or anything. You can see from takeoff to flight to landing, it's all there. There's no extra bits added to the aircraft. It all looks like there's some voodoo going on in here to create a really excellent result. So, if you would like to do that, the proviso is you must not have done this kind of modification before. You are prepared to do this kind of modification now, and you are also prepared to send in some video of screen captures of your app showing us the distance you got, some video or stills of you actually doing the modification, and an idea of how you found it as someone who's never done anything like that before, because I think that will give everybody else a lot more value as to what to expect from this than me doing it, for the reasons that I've said. One, I can't actually legally take it very far, so all I could say was, well, it works, but I don't know the distance, not properly. And two, I've kind of done the mod, so that's got to be a big part of anybody who buys this. Is good. Big part of it is how they found it. How did you find their support materials? So there we go. It's the Phantom DBS panel from ITElite. It promises much. If you would like to see if it can deliver, then what I'd like you to do is drop a comment down below saying that you are interested in doing it, and I'll pick somebody at random after a few days, contact you, we'll swap details, I'll send this to you, and we'll take it from there. So there we are. I just thought that was a much better concept than me doing some half-baked test and kind of telling you it was all easy and everything else. Let's get you, one of you who's not done it before but who's interested, to give it a go, and let's see what the real world results are like. So let me know, drop the comments in below. Once again, thank you very much for joining me on the kitchen table, and I'll see you again soon. Until then, cheers.